Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 1 of a brand new series here on the channel. It's time for a My Player on FIFA 19. We are starting at Chelsea Football Club. However, right at the very beginning of the series, you guys have a vote to vote upon. In the top right, you'll see the little eye symbol in the circle. Click on that and vote as follows. Do I stay at Chelsea for the entirety of the first season and fight for my first team place, or just pick off the random opportunities that I may get, considering, of course, we are a low-rated player? Or do I go out on loan season 1 with a view to returning to Chelsea in season 2 to then be in a better position, higher rated, to fight more consistently for a first team spot? Do let me know, A, with your vote, and B, which way you voted in the comment section down below. I do have this season's Chelsea kit lying around somewhere. Can I find it? No, I can't. So I'm wearing last year's Chelsea kit. I do have this year's training jacket, but probably going to be too hot sat underneath the lights to wear that. I'm not planning on wearing the kit of each side that I play with in this series, because most frequently with a My Player, I tend to move clubs every season and a half, and quite frankly, it would get ludicrously expensive for me to keep buying football shirts. So we're going to stick with either, well, if I'm at Chelsea, I will wear the Chelsea shirt because I have a Chelsea shirt. If I go to a club whose shirt I already own, I will wear it. But moving forward, we're just going to play without wearing the shirt of the club that I'm playing for, unless, like I say, I already own the shirt of that club. Now, this is just going to be a taster episode where I'll show you my pro, and we'll play the first game of pre-season against Hoffenheim as a taster, an introduction to what My Player is going to be like on the channel. Moving forward, I'll play 3 games per episode, and as I would normally do with any other career mode, which is actually 1 more game per episode than I used to do when doing a My Player. We used to only record 2, so I'm going to record 3 to hopefully accelerate our growth. My expectations for this season are as follows. This is at Chelsea, of course. Keep an average match rating of 7 or higher. Set up 5 goals. So get 5 assists and score 12 goals. And maintain no less than a 14% shot to goal conversion rate percentage. That's pretty difficult in a season, if you guys do vote for me to stay at Chelsea, where I'm going to have very limited first team opportunities. So I'm not sure what will be my expectations should I go out on loan. I am obviously down as Chris Wood, which is my real name, but we're known as Chesnoid. Commentary name is Wood. Kit name, of course, is Wood as well. My default number is number 28, because that's my birthday, the 28th of May, but of course that's Piliqueta is number 28 at Chelsea. So I selected the first available free number from the in real life Chelsea squad, which is number 14. My birth year is default set to 1997. I was born in 1988, but starting a career as a 30-year-old is probably a bit much. And of course, as you can see, birthday May 28th. My appearance-wise, I've tried to make him look a little bit like me. He kind of looks a little bit like me, more so than just the default face that you get given. Big nose, chubby cheeks, small top lip, big fat bottom lip, little bit of a double chin. He looks a little bit like me. It's a shame that we can't have, or there isn't the game face option we used to have on the Ignite engine 3 years ago. For FIFA 17, 18 and 19, we haven't had the game face option. Of course, with that, on the Ignite engine for FIFA's 14, 15 and 16, you could go onto the website, scan in a picture of yourself, and it would recreate that, and you could download it on the game, and it would look more like you than that does look like me. But I haven't selected my boots or my free kick or penalty style. Let me know, what would you think I should do? What boots would you like me to wear? And what free kick, penalty style, running acceleration and signature finisher move would you like me to use? Let me know in the comment section down below for that as well. I, as of yet, don't have any traits, of course, because we haven't played any games to unlock any. But I am playing as a striker, and I'm down as a finisher, not a target man. But for the first time in my Be a Pro career, I am, as you can see, does it say anywhere? It doesn't actually say anywhere. I am 6'3" tall in game. Ordinarily, I go for a 5'10" guy because pace is very important on FIFA, stereotypically, traditionally, and obviously being smaller and faster and having better dribbling helps. But with this FIFA 19, I feel like this is the first time that I can be effective being my own height, so to speak. I think I'm 6'4" in real life, but I maybe go 6'3" because if you go 1 inch taller to 6'4", you get an even further significant drop in stats. So I'm 6'3", sorry, in game. Of course, I can train sprint speed, and I can train strength as well. So you can train sprint speed. So my acceleration is relatively low, but I can train my sprint speed in the training. My technical stats are okay to start off with, but of course we can train. Where do you think I should prioritise my training? I'm personally thinking because I'm a taller guy with lower default stats, I should train my ball control and dribbling and my finishing alongside my strength and sprint speed. And I believe training sprint speed, if my memory corrects me, or memory serves me correct, I actually do train my ball control and my dribbling in that particular session. So that would be good for us to improve there. But that's basically the gist of where we're at right now. I'll start training from episode 2. Let's go and play the first game against Hoffenheim here to give you a taste of what things are going to be like. Well, providing I start, of course. I would like to think in pre-season the manager will give me a go, and indeed he does. And what formation we're playing, you see it's a heavily rotated side there. In our Europa League group, by the way, we have, I should quickly show you, I didn't reset the Europa League groups. I just started it with completely random size because I'm presuming that we'll barely play in any games if we stay at Chelsea. And if we go out on loan, doesn't matter who we have in the Europa League. But we've Derry City, PAOK and Feyenoord in our Europa League group. But I'm not sure if I'll play in any of those games if we stay at Chelsea. Like I say, it is your votes that will decide my future. I shall play as just me. I've dropped the difficulty to world class. I played the journey on legendary. You can select ultimate actually for my player, but you can't for the journey. Legendary is the size you can go. Played on legendary for the journey and playing as one player. I did find it difficult to be effective up top as a striker with Danny Williams, although I did okay. I haven't used Danny Williams and Alex Hunter in my career mode save, primarily because Danny Williams is at Chelsea and he'd be a direct rival with me for this first team, and I want to be the creative player that has the chance of taking over from Alvaro Morata. So I'll be playing on world class. Of course, I'm not using any sliders. They're all set to default, as you can see here. If we find ourselves becoming a better player, or it's too easy on world class, I will up it to legendary, and then subsequently maybe legendary as well as we push through. But we'll start on world class because obviously I'm playing as one guy, not the whole team. And I'd like to be as effective as possible and grow as quickly as possible. But that's the starting lineup we're playing with in this first game. It's questionable, especially with a 56 rated goalkeeper, but we shall see how we get on. Drop the video a like if you're looking forward to this series. Subscribe to this channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any of it. It will be uploaded on a Tuesday, a Thursday, a Saturday and a Sunday. 4 videos a week. The schedule is updated in the description down below, so you'll be able to know exactly when to expect the episodes. It's on the About tab of the channel page too. But let's head into this first game of the season against Hoffenheim and hopefully have a good unofficial debut. Can't say forward to me. I've been heavily involved in everything so far. Tried to squeeze that to N'Golo, wouldn't quite reach him. I've made 4 or 5 passes already, which will go towards our accomplishments, of course. Looking to grow as quickly as possible here in our first season. Pick on Hoffenheim down the right-hand side. Cutter back into Zolinton to Rupp. Good ball into Grilic. He does put it in the back of the net, but he was offside. Goal won't count. Not the best of starts. But of course, we are playing a very weakened side here. So hopefully when we get to full competitive play, we won't be anywhere near as vulnerable at the back. If, of course, you vote for me to stay at Chelsea. That all hangs in the balance. Ampadu into me. Get it out there to Victor Moses. Only got acceleration of 59, but sprint speed of 60-something. Can't quite remember what it was now. Moses into the middle. Kante's there with a header. And Vehinkle with the effort. Side netting only. Rupp. Down the line to Kaderabek. They're looking out wide again. Cross comes in. Keeper punches. Kante gets it away well. I can be used as a bit of a target man in this Chelsea side because we are so tall. Going to be not too dissimilar from playing as Danny Williams, to be fair, in the journey because we're taller and more physical. It's something that I'm hoping will add a new dimension to my player series on the channel because I've not really done anything like this before with regards the actual type of player that I'm playing with. Here's Otto looking to get it inside to Rupp, and he hits the side netting this time. Both sides creating chances, which bodes well for the future of the series and the AI behaviour. 0-0 though after 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, sorry. Kante swept forward to me. Ampadu is there. We'll play him in. He's played the 1-2. Bit of a heavy touch, but that's to be expected in the early days of our career as a 64 rated player. I'll smack this out wide there looking for Marcos Alonso, who will return it to me. Again, Ampadu is arriving. We'll play him in. That's my 10th short pass. Short passing's already up 1. I do like to play, in general on FIFA, as you guys that have been with me for a while know, like little interlinking tiki-taka style passes. Oh, that was meant for Ampadu. I'm a very heavily possession-based player, so if my hold-up play can be good, I'd very much like to be that sort of striker if possible. I guess perhaps I could even kind of model my game on Harry Kane, who's not the fastest, but is still a deadly striker. Hudson-Odoi could play me through here. I just called for it as he passed it, and then Marcos Alonso went to slot me through, which hasn't been successful. Positive start to this game, though. I haven't yet had a chance on goal myself, but I'm sure chances won't be long in coming once we play with either we go out on loan playing with both a team that is my rating and against a team that is made up of players of a similar rating, so it's a level playing field, or once we start playing in the Chelsea side with higher rated teammates. Here's Hudson-Odoi though, he could cross. I've called for the cross, he has done, it won't quite reach me. And they'll clear it away. It's going to be 0-0 at half time, but we have been heavily involved in everything that's happened. Cool. Into me. I'll poke this, looking for Victor Moses. Get there, Victor. He hasn't quite. I've just brought on Eden Hazard on the left-hand side. I'm not sure if that will actually help our creativity. Hopefully it does. There's a 4-5-1 at Chelsea, so it's not the most attacking of formations. Try and get Eden Hazard back in here, and Ampadu will have the shot. It's well over the bar, though. I did tell him to shoot there. I was trying to tell Eden Hazard to shoot, and I played him back in here, but he passed it just as I was in the process of pressing the shoot button. Unfortunately, Ampadu not able to find the target. Willian on for Victor Moses as well, so I do now have quality on either side of me. Let's see if that makes a difference. Immediately Eden Hazard could play me in there, called for it, and he's not given it to me. Is that a lack of respect shown from a world-class player to someone who's new at the club? I'll call for it from Ampadu, I'll get it, I'll pass it back to him, and, oh, so very nearly an assist on our first appearance. Looks to bend it with his left foot, and just got too much power behind it and not quite enough whip. In the end, it was close, but not quite close enough. Nice tackle by Ampadu. He could win it back. He's done brilliantly to get that to me, and I will set Eden Hazard away, and I'm going to run and try and get myself in a position to receive the ball in a goal-scoring position. He's given it to me there. I'll give it back to Ampadu. Kante again. I'll call for it. I'm not going to get it from him. Hazard dinks it in. Chest it down, and the shot is over the bar, unfortunately. My first effort on my left foot. In fact, it may well be my first effort on goal. It's just a side-footed volley. Wouldn't quite drop in time for me there to be able to get the technique right. 8 minutes to go. Christensen on for Alonso at left-back. Odd decision. Called for it. This is my first chance to win an aerial battle, but unfortunately the ball didn't quite reach me. That is going to be something that we can do now. I never really, in previous my players, had the option to do that, call for it from goal kicks and win headers on a consistent basis. But now being 6'3" tall, we might be able to do that relatively regularly and add an extra dimension to our game. That ball again is pumped up towards the front line, but Willian wins the header and it's headed on back by a defender. And I think that might be the final whistle coming sooner rather than later now. No goals, but chances for both teams. We had a chance for our own, although I didn't necessarily take it too well. I definitely rushed it. But a positive performance. It's only a 6.9. We were at our highest on a 7. I was very much involved in all of the play, though, through the middle in that 4-3-3. And we most certainly were more threatening. Well, we've gone up a rating already to 65. But we were certainly most threatening when we had Willian and Hazard on either side than we were the youngsters Hudson-Odoi the youngster Hudson-Odoi and the not quite as talented Victor Moses. 84% pass accuracy. You can see I completed 22 passes and failed 4. 1 key pass, 1 shot off target. That's a positive start to our life here, I think. Getting into the game, being heavily involved in a lot of the play, and then the next thing to add to that is chance creation, which I'm sure will come with practice, playing as a 65 rated 6'3" lump of a striker that most certainly will take a small while to adjust to. But I'll advance as far as the game against Gangs you Evergrande. No sign as of yet from the manager of actively looking to send me on loan, but I can of course request to go out on loan should you guys want me to do so. Have your vote. I'll probably record the next episode ahead of time for Saturday, just so I can keep up with the upload schedule, of course keeping career mode going on a daily basis as well. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I look forward to seeing you in episode